You are listening to The Dr. Haley Show, the podcast dedicated to helping you optimize your health. Each episode, there will be an interview or a message to help you discover better health. We will be featuring health radicals on the show to bring new ideas to the table, as well as doubling down on key fundamentals to support you living your best life. Your host is no other than the founder of Haley Nutrition, Dr. Michael Haley.
Hello, I'm Dr. Haley, and I want to thank you for checking out the Dr. Haley Show. I created this show to be a place where people could be introduced to seemingly unusual concepts for health. Not that the things we'll present are strange, but for most people that have been programmed by modern media, the things that will be discussed in this show will, for many, be uncomfortable at best. You see, my understanding of where health has come from has certainly evolved. I was fortunate enough to have parents that, for the most part, kept real foods in the house. If they brought packaged foods in like cereals and breads, they were low sugar and they didn't have cartoons on the packaging. I gradually learned that even the so-called real foods that I learned to eat contained a lot of chemicals in them that didn't exist in food just 100 years earlier. Times have changed. Traditions have been abandoned and even lost, and though our knowledge has increased, our standards have been compromised. My purpose here is to reset the people's standards by revisiting traditions. We will make sense of it all with science and consider practical implementation to our lives so that we can increase our ability, sustain our health, and the planet. You can expect to hear me interview the health radicals of the world, including those people that have gone all in and often risked everything for the sake of their passions and their expertise. Sometimes restoring tradition bucks the system and it attracts a storm of resistance. I myself have been investigated by the Food and Drug Administration for what I do. Some have been imprisoned and some have even suffered mysterious deaths. I will respect your time immensely and will only bring guests that I believe live with utmost integrity, practice what they preach, and have expertise that we can all benefit from. This show is not for those who are settled in their ways, complacent with the world, who chose to swallow the proverbial blue pill of the Matrix. This show is for red pill people that would rather not swallow any pills at all, but would want to learn even uncomfortable, life-changing truths. My audience tends to be high energy. They like life. They aren't afraid of a little constructive confrontation. And they're willing to stand up for what's right. They're people that, like myself, once they learn of something they were doing wrong, they embrace change, they invite correction, and they thank the person that gave it to them. Oftentimes, the uncomfortable is their comfort zone. You know, in the late 90s, I lost my mother to cancer. I was a young doctor. I had a lot of book knowledge, but I wasn't able to help her. Her doctors weren't able to help her as well. They didn't, and I didn't have the knowledge that I now have. I don't know that she would be alive today if I could impart the knowledge that I have now, back then. But I'm completely certain that her days fighting cancer would have had more life in them, and she probably would be here still today. Fast forward more than 20 years, I've helped hundreds of people with similar health struggles with a lot of success. But you don't have to be sick to benefit. The reality is I've helped even more people that didn't have known health issues to achieve more of their health potential. Your success is what fuels me to press on. I'm honored to be a tool in our Maker's hand to make a positive difference in this world. I dedicate this show to my mother, who should still be here today. If you are hearing this episode, you are in a place where you can subscribe. But if you want to find out more and discover all of the media outlets for the Dr. Haley Show, including the blog, video channel, and social media, visit drhaley.com. That's drhaley.com. Thank you for stopping by. I'm Dr. Michael Haley. May your health, joy, love, and peace all increase.
I hope you enjoyed that episode today on The Dr. Haley Show. Make sure to hit subscribe on whichever platform you are listening to this. If this episode made you think of someone, go ahead, take a screenshot, and share this exact episode with them. You can catch the show notes for this episode on www.drhaley.com. If you want to geek out with Dr. Michael Haley on other radical health topics, be sure to check out his YouTube channel, where he posts exclusive video content. All the details are at www.drhaley.com, and we can't wait to hang out with you on the next episode.